Alright everyone, welcome to my channel, Couch at Ali's Critic Edition. Now quite recently I just watched the live action How to Train Your Dragon movie, and let me tell you folks, this one is one to watch. Folks that have seen the animated version know they're in for the live adaptation one, and the folks that have not seen it, they're going in with fresh views on it, and let me tell you, it's really one of the top films this year. The animation one was one of my favourite animation movies. So to kind of give a backstory of what the film's about, it's about the Viking clans staying in their own colony, but where they're staying, there are a lot of dragons that give them hassle, stealing their food, burning the village. And the leader of the tribe is Stoic. Now, he's got his son, his wife has passed away, so he's like a single father taking care of his son. And the son looks up to him and wants to become like a big Viking, but he doesn't have the brute strength or the skills to become a Viking, but he still kind of tries to prove himself. And so he's always trying to prove himself. So what he lacks in the skills of becoming a Viking, but he makes up on his skills on being like a. So what he lacks in becoming a Viking skills, he makes up on like a locksmith, like making weapons, all that kind of stuff. And Stoic's son is the main guy, which is he's called Hiccup. And we see Hiccup where the village is getting attacked. We see him bring one of his invention, and he shoots it at the sky at one of the most fearsome dragons. And until this day, they've not seen the dragon because he's quite invisible. He's quite invisible, and he's very fast, and he's quite sneakily how he does everything. But Hiccup manages to hit him with his invention, but no one believes him because he's the only one that's seen the dragon go down very far. So Hiccup goes to find the dragon where he had shot it down, and when he finds him, he sees that he's injured, and they form a bond together, Hiccup and what he calls the dragon Toothless. He gives it a wee nickname. So as I say, a couple of days go by, Toothless and Hiccup form a bond, and Hiccup tries to fix the dragon's injured tail so that he could fly again and be on his way. So the next couple of days, Hiccup and Toothless form a bond together, get closer with one another, and then they both learn about each other's lifestyles in a sense of what he's like and what Toothless like, the dragon. Both have been misunderstood. And while all this is happening back in the village, the community has organised a situation where all the youngsters, Hiccup included, fight and train, fight to train and kill dragon. But Hiccup, being the love-centered guy that he is, doesn't have the heart to, physically kill the dragons now. But with the new profound skills that he's acquired, befriending Toothless, he uses those skills to train the dragons so they don't attack. But the Vikings and the teachers are assuming that he's actually, becoming a stronger Viking, that he's able to kill them now. Obviously, I don't want to get into full details about this. I'll do that in another detailed video. But this one, just giving the ins and outs of what's actually happening, and it says Toothless and Hiccup have become friends. He's learning new skills, and all in all, there's a bigger story at hand. And when the father finds, the dragon's nest where all the dragons are, and then they go to fight, and then there's a big final battle. But it happens. You've got loss, you've got love, you've got heart in this film. It's a moral story about the father and son, and then the son being true to who he is, and everyone's been misunderstood about each other. It brings a tear to your eye. I enjoyed it, and the people around in the cinema enjoyed it as well. You could hear the gasp, people crying, pure tears were shed. But as it says, it's watching my film in the big screen as well. Cinemas are therapeutic. Movies are where the magic happens and all. So as it says, that was my honest review on How to Train Your Dragon live action. Like, follow, and share, comment. Again, this is Couch GLE's Critic Edition. Peace out, stay entertained. Nice to be nice.